Stereotype to me.
A stereotype to me.
Stereotypes to me.
Stereotype to me means
Stereotyping to me.
Stereotyping to me.
Stereotype means to me
That you put one person or a group of people into a certain box.
preconceived notion that someone can have about someone else based off of how they look.
Groups of people based on like common characteristics.
judging someone based off of appearance or how they act.
A certain group of characteristics or like personality traits that are assigned to certain people.
You just end up judging someone, either their character, and assuming things about them when it could be true or not be true.
A group of personality traits from one person that was taken for a whole group.
A show that I have watched that I see stereotypes vividly in would probably be Shameless, due to the fact that the main characters are based in growing up in Southside Chicago. Most of the backstory characters kind of give them an ill look because they're from Southside Chicago and aren't viewed as decent people.
A show where I've seen stereotypes portrayed was The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, where they actually flipped the script on how a blonde is normally portrayed and an Asian woman. And that really helped me as a kid see how harmful stereotypes can be, seeing it the other way around.
In the movie Freedom Writers, there's a lot of stereotypes because there's these kids at this school and they're basically viewed as like they don't care about school at all, or they're not the smart kids. But they have this teacher step in and really inspire them, and they end up like passing this really big test.
And Legally Blonde stereotypes were a really big thing for Elle Woods because she was pretty and blonde and everyone just kind of assumed that she was stupid, and then she became a huge, great lawyer. So I feel like people always judge off of looks and what they think, the characteristics that they should have, when in reality the majority don't.
Stereotyping has affected me personally because when I came from my base school over to the academy, people wanted to put me into the, oh, you're smart, this is you, this is what you do kind of category.
Stereotyping affected me personally by, especially when I was younger and I went to a school that was full of like white people, which I love everyone, but at the time when I was younger, I was just like, why do I look like this? Like, I don't look like anyone else. And it was just kind of that deal. And especially when I moved to a public school, it was hard because some people didn't want to be friends with me because I was like, you know, like Asian, and everyone thought I like spoke Chinese, which I guess would make sense because I am Chinese, but I don't. And then they would be like, oh, you don't speak Chinese? And I was like, no, I just speak English.
So I was in marching band, and there's like a stereotype among marching band people or band people that they're just weird and like antisocial, whatever. And I don't know, I feel like some people think I'm weird because I used to do marching band.
I'm a Christian, so a lot of people will assume that I'm just a goody-goody, or they can't like talk to me about certain things because I'll judge them for it.
Stereotyping has definitely affected me personally. I can just name one scenario. I remember walking into a grocery store, going into a gas station, and with me being African American and the store being a white-owned store, it was kind of my outcome was a little different. But you had to realize that we're living in a society in which we all kind of just, at one point or another, someone does get judged, and I don't think it's right to judge someone, like I said, based on their outer appearance. But I mean, you just kind of have to know the person and accept that they may not be who you thought they were, but get to know them first, and you know that can definitely change the trajectory of your point, your thinking, and everything about your life can go differently if you just don't stereotype based off of their outer appearance or just judge them anyway. You know.